Dismas, what do you make of this development that we saw on earlier in the week?
Well, let me begin from the private sector. In the private sector, it's not unusual for a board to invite experts or advisors for a specific duration to offer their expert advice or technical advice before a meeting. And I suspect it's a similar situation with State House, but what is missing is clarity. And in my understanding, for you to become a cabinet secretary in Kenya today, the appointing authority, the president, will nominate you. Then you go to the National Assembly, you go through the entire process. If you are approved, then the president appoints you. And you assume office after doing two things. The first one is the oath of secrecy and the oath of office. Right. Now, the four persons only were sworn into secrecy, that whatever comes into their attention must be limited to State House or the cabinet room. So number one, they're not cabinet secretaries. They don't even run any department. They don't have principal secretaries. And from a management perspective or a leadership perspective, in my understanding, they will only attend meetings on invitation when maybe the cabinet needs advice on national security issues, and the president wants every person in the cabinet to get the presentation. Maybe Dr. Monica Juma comes in, the same for Dr. David Indi. I doubt whether they'll go sit in that cabinet room as cabinet secretaries, because they don't have a specific mandate which has been approved by the people's representatives. They haven't gone through State House. But an interesting fact is that for Mr. Raphael Tuju, when we were told that he was a cabinet secretary without a portfolio, he did not go through the National Assembly, but we understand that in fact he used to attend cabinet meetings. And then for General Badi, everybody was very disappointed, and they said, wait a minute, how can the NMS boss be the person who is attending cabinet meetings? So it became different, and I suspect that with what has happened, the people who may want to challenge this, so there's a very high probability that the matter will end up at the Supreme Court. Because technically speaking...
We already have a precedent.
Yeah. Technically speaking, the cabinet is supposed...
What do you say to those who say it is illegal?
First of all, technically speaking, that cabinet is supposed to be made up of 25 persons. But I doubt there's a single cabinet meeting with only 25 persons. Because I've done a bit of research and I've been advised that in a number of cabinet sessions, if for some reason the cabinet thinks that Mr. Kafafa has got some expertise in something, they'll invite him to go and make a presentation. If they think that Rachel has got expertise in a subject, you'll be invited, but you will not attend the entire cabinet meeting, nor will you participate in taking decisions. Yes, so I think what may need to happen is for State House to clear the air so as to kill this environment of propaganda, because now there's a vacuum. Everybody's asking, what is their exact role? And for people from Mososho, some of them have been made to believe that these four persons, in fact, are cabinet secretaries, while in fact they're not.